What up, peeps? Welcome back to Sway Vlogs. My name is Josue, and today is the day where I tell you guys my personal experience on how I became legal in Spain. So stay tuned if you want to find out how I became legal in Spain. All right, so I've been getting a lot of DMs and a lot of emails and a lot of comments here on YouTube on how I became legal in Spain. People asking me, what visa did you apply for? Did you enter legally or illegally? How long did it take you to become legal? What process did you go to, etc., etc. So today, I'm going to share with you my story on how I became a legal resident of Spain and how long it took for me to get my legal resident card here in Spain. So basically, this process would have been easier if we would have done our research. That's why on every video I tell you guys, do your research before you move to Spain. Whichever part you're going to, do your research on what you need to take legal-wise before moving there. We didn't do our research. We just thought, hey, you know, my wife is a Spanish citizen because she is a Spanish citizen. And since I'm married to a Spanish citizen because that's what we were told, I can just automatically become a Spanish citizen. Simple as that. People told us that, you know, it could take 3 or 6 months and I can become a legal citizen and et cetera, et cetera. So we believed that and we blindfoldedly came here thinking that. Wrong. We were so wrong. So first of all the paperwork that we had, all the legal paperwork that we had to be translated from English to Spanish and then apostilled, or here in Spanish it's called postillado, to be accepted into the legal system. We had none of that taken care of. We had none of that translated. We didn't have our marriage certificate, our birth certificate, the kid's birth certificate, our passport, everything. All that stuff was not translated. So we had to send it back to the US, get extra copies, send it back to us, get it translated, then find a person to do the whole apostillado, apostle thing. Then after all that was done, then we could actually take it into the system and we can actually present it, all the paperwork that needed to be presented for them to accept my application as a resident. Also, another thing that they're going to ask you here in Spain, wherever you move to, even if it's a small little village, small little town, they're going to ask you to go to the juzgados or the city halls here, and they're going to ask you to basically sign yourself in, and they're going to give you this thing here, you can see it, Certificado de Empadronamiento Colectivo. What this is basically stating that you are basically signed into that town, like the census of that city or the town. Basically, you are a resident of that city you're living in. And if you move from that city to another city, when you stay here in Spain, you have to go to the new city hall and also sign yourself in saying, hey, I just moved here, I'm moving now, living in this city, and they're going to give you another empadronamiento. So that you have to take also to the system when you're doing the whole legality. Again, this is just my story. I'm not going to give you guys a step-by-step on how to become legal in Spain. I'll do another video about that in the future. So without all being said and done, we took all that information to the office called Extranjería, Oficina Extranjería, or I don't know if I translated it into Spanish, into English, but look it up, Oficina Extranjería. We took it there, we took all that paperwork, my wife's DNI, her passport, my passport, birth certificate, kid's birth certificate, marriage certificate, again, translated and everything. And then, you guys, we'll really quick here. If you're used to having the fast-paced legal system in the US, scratch that off your head. You are not going to have that here in Spain. They move super slow, and believe me, it doesn't matter if you want to pay them extra, they will not accept payment extra for it to receive earlier. They're just going to take their sweet time, and they're going to take their time doing their stuff. So, with that being said, we went into the office. Then after that, after they put all the paperwork in there, all the information, and they took countless of copies and everything, then I took a passport photo, I took it to the police office, and they took my fingerprints, and basically they gave me my resident card. This resident card states that I'm basically a legal resident. I can move with this resident card all over Europe. I can go anywhere in the European Union because I am a Spanish resident, because I am married to a Spanish citizen. That's how I got my Spanish residency. Now, how long did it take? After we put in the paperwork, they gave me this paper basically stating that I applied, and they gave me my actual number saying that will be my number after I get approved. So after 3 months of waiting, we got a call saying that I had to go to the office again, to the police office, and present myself with the passport photos and everything. And then they did all that stuff, took my fingerprints and everything, and they gave me my card. So we waited 3 months to do that. On March 22nd, I believe, of 2017 is when I got it. A year after living here with this resident card, it would have been March 22nd of 2018, I could have applied for my citizenship here in Spain. Now, I procrastinated and I have not done it. So no, I am not a legal citizen. I mean, I am legal here in Spain, but I'm not a Spanish citizen yet because of my wrongdoing, because I've been procrastinating too much of getting it. But this year, I'm actually going to be working on getting my Spanish citizenship, and I will share with you guys my experience and also what steps you have to take into getting your Spanish citizenship. Again, it's because I'm married to a Spanish citizen. It's actually faster to do it. So if you are married to a Spanish citizen, or look into that information. I'm gonna probably look and leave in the description a link explaining to you guys what it does when you're married to a Spanish citizen. But I am a legal resident here in Spain. Now, with that being said, was it worth it? Is it worth having your Spanish citizenship or residency? I think it is. I think it's awesome because it opens up a lot of doors. Like I said, this number here will give me a job or give me a bank account. Will also get me into the system to have a sanitary card, or, you know, for when you go to the doctor, to the hospital, and you don't have to get billed for that because you don't get billed for that medical stuff here in Spain, which on another video I'll explain to you guys how that works. So this is my story on how I became legal in Spain. Now, with that being said, don't make the same mistakes I made of not having your stuff translated before moving to Spain. Please, if you're thinking about living here in Spain, whether it's for a year or 2 years or less, make sure that you have all your stuff translated and apostilled before moving here, or else you're going to have a huge headache trying to get it translated and get it accepted into the legal system. Now, this is just my story on how I became a legal resident here in Spain. Again, in another video, I'll explain to you guys step by step on how to become legal, what process you have to go to, what paperwork you have to put into, visas, etc., etc. But again, this is my story because at the beginning, a lot of people are asking me on how I became a legal resident. So, with that being said, I hope you found today's video informative. I hope you liked today's video. And if you did find it informative and you want to share it with your friends, go ahead and share this video with your friends. Go ahead and leave a like on this video. Go ahead and leave me a comment on what else you would like to know about Spain, and I will try my hardest to do my research and explain to you guys more about Spain. I will be making more videos on this channel, basically sharing you the comparisons of life between the US and Spain. I know it's been a while since I made a video here, but I'm back, and I will stop procrastinating on making more videos and actually share with you guys more about the lifestyle here in Spain compared to the US. So that's my story. And yes, I am a legal resident of Spain. And yes, I will be working on my citizenship soon, and I will share with you guys that story. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, so you guys can also see my stories on every single day. You guys can follow me. I pretty much post every single day a story about there, of here, like, you know, Spain, etc. and whatnot. Twitter, and obviously here, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you're already a follower, go ahead and click that like button, and don't forget to share this video with all your friends. So thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next episode of The Life of Spain compared to the life in the US. Sway out. Peace.